My Lord, if I were state, I would actually not be pursuing this line of argument because simply it exposes the inefficiency in the nature of the investigation in this case. And I'm going to request the court to listen to me as it did when the state was making their own submission. Number one, the reason why I'm saying that, my Lord, in 2015, accused number one's phone gets confiscated. Subsequent to that, too, they are able to get some downloads from his phone. Same phone that is confiscated in 2015. In 2020, accused number 3 and others get arrested. This case, it's got an investigating officer, a team of investigating officers that are assisted by prosecutors. None of those members having it in their mind that, look, because in 2015, accused number 3's phone was confiscated when we were able to get some downloads in the very same phone. When they were investigating this case, we were able to get some downloads in this phone which talk about the date of the 26th of October 2014. Let us also check his movements or the movement of his phone on that particular day through the section 205. They don't do that, my lord. Now they want to make a meal out of the fact that I've said that this information was made available even before the inception of the trial. That is not the point. The point has got to do with the quality of investigation of this case. But as I'm saying, if I prosecute, I will not be pursuing that argument, my lord. But nonetheless, as to whether or not that information was received at the inception of the trial or later on through the testimony of Mrs. Vittilingam is neither here nor there. What is important is what is contained in that section 205. Because whether it was made available at the inception of the trial or it is made available through the testimony of Mrs. Vittilingam when the matter has already started, I don't think the information would have changed. That is all that this court needs to decide on whether that information bears some kind of relevance insofar as accused person's involvement, accused number 3's involvement in this case is concerned, my lord. All these other issues are just collateral issues which will actually not assist this court in the determination that this court will want to, that this court needs to do, my lord. Thank you very much.
Advocate Nisi cannot run away from this simple fact and is trying to distract from the real issues. We made this very serious allegation yesterday when it's not about the investigation at all. Brigadier Gininda testified yesterday that he received Exhibit G1 fairly recently when this trial was underway, and Advocate Nisi then branded him. The term that he used is dishonest. Now, we are showing that he's incorrect in that regard. Now, instead of just accepting that as far as that narrow aspect is concerned, he might have been mistaken. This information was not made available then. The only information that was made available at the time, as we made the point yesterday, was data from the 14th of November 2014. And Brigadier Gininda testified that they did try to get hold of the call-related data for accused number 3, but that they were given only call-related data from the 14th of November 2014, and we have submitted proof in this regard, and that is the information on which Colonel Steyn, Steyn based his affidavit on. Now, yesterday, Advocate Nisi undertook to go to his chambers and to find this Exhibit G1. He came back and said he couldn't find it. Now, all we are saying, my lord, is that it was unfair and uncalled for to brand Brigadier Gininda as being dishonest when all this information indicates that indeed this information was obtained after the 8th of May 2024. That is the crux of the matter.
So, Mr. Nisi, you don't admit that you made a mistake by branding the Brigadier as incorrect when he said he only found the section 205 of accused number 3 at the time, just after Ms. Pinky telling him it testified or was testifying.
I'm not so sure whether, my lord, whether I use the word incorrect.
Okay, we said the court apologizes for you on any judgment which was said to have been cast on you that you are dishonest in making that statement. Okay? Right, let's begin. Yes,
Thank you, Madam Brigadier. There is one aspect that I wish to converse from you before I proceed with my cross-examination, the issue of the warning statements. Were you able to secure them? Because yesterday you said they were not available. The reason why I want to know is because I also want to to go through the warning statements.
Yes, indeed, my lord. So what I was able to find, and I've made bundles. I've made 8 copies, my lord, so that in the event it must go to the court, the state prosecutor and the defense. They can share this. And I do have indeed a confirmation that these warning statements are different compared to the booklet that was referred to. So the first bundle that I have is coming from Net, and this warning statement, my lord, I can indicate that they were obtained last week. One of my members was conducting investigation in the Western Cape, and I asked her to pass Lieutenant Colonel Road in those stations and see what warning statements can you get that they are using. So the booklets we've made copies of the booklet, meaning the one that Advocate uMnisi was referring me to, which is part of the warning statement. But the bundle that differs, which I will deal with, the first one is from Net, so I've made 8 copies, which is different from the previous one.
Kulokhu ke beceliwe-ke ngaphambi kwalokho ke simdlulinjelane-ke udaba belusadingidwa-ke udaba lwayizolo-ke la u-Advocate uMnisi kukhona-ke akushilo-ke la kuyena-ke ubrigadier umbuso usuyavela-ke manje ukuthi-ke banama-emails abanawo atshengisayo ukuthi kwakungeyi-8 kuzikaMeyiwa nalo nyaka uma-ke uDr Sibanda ecela yena-ke u-Advocate uBaloyi ukuthi akhulume naye-ke uPinky Valkelingam mayelana nalo-ke lo daba lolu. So ubecela nje ukuthi-ke kulokho bekushilo-ke u-Advocate uMnisi ukuthi-ke akaxoliseke ngoba kuyatholakala ukuthi lokho akushilo bengasilona iqiniso, kodwa-ke kwenzekanga ngaleyo ndlela ngithi nje angidluleke lapho kulama warning statements-ke bekhulunyiwe ngawo-ke uyasho-ke ubrigadier ukuthi-ke kuza kwabo-ke ebesaye ngale-ke entshonalanga ekoloni noma-ke e-Western Cape undlulile-ke kunendawo okuthiwa Net ehafu ila athole khona-ke amanye uwenzile amakhophi uzonikeza-ke ngawo ukuthi-ke bawabone, okusho ukuthi-ke lama warning statements ebeceliwe kuthiwa kusetshenziswa ahlukile akhona-ke manje.
The second one, my lord, is from Takama police station, Damascope, but it's Takama police station, which is also different. I've also made same bundles, my lord.
Olandelayo-ke ibuya-ke ku-police station kubhalwe la Damascope.
Then the other bundle is from Poisons, which is in Johannesburg, south of Johannesburg, also different. I've also made bundles for these copies, my lord.
Elandelayo ibuya-ke ku-police station yase-Poisons eseGoli nayo-ke ihlukile amakhophi akhona.
The fourth bundle is from Ennerdale, which is also south of Johannesburg. It's also different.
Nalena-ke ihlukile yona-ke ibuya e-Ennerdale.
And then the other one, which is completed, I took it, my lord, for the ease of reference. It's from Nelspruit, which is in Mpumalanga, my lord.
Bese kuthi elandelayo-ke ibuya yona-ke eNaspoti esempumalanga.
So in essence, my lord, I've got 6 different warning statements. If you take the one that I was referred to, it will make them the 7th bundle. So these are different from different stations. If you take the 3M one that I was referred to as being the only warning statement, it will make the 7th one. So I've got the copies, my lord, 6 of them.
Okay, here, Mr. Chobis. So what would be his exhibit number, Mr. Baloyi?